Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So today in this particular video, we are going to see some more SQL queries and we'll be following up from the previous video only, whatever the things we have learned. I'll be taking you forward with those particular things only. Right, so first of all, what I was told you in the previous video, that right here we'll be making out one of the first one we'll be adding out a column here, and after adding out that column we'll be using out the having clause and rest of the things, right? Let me tell you how we add out a column here, how we just like select out and put out one of the columns in this particular SQL query. Actually, we had already written out one of the. Okay, see here, it's alter table, your table name, and what column you just want to add on, you could just write on that particular column. So let's come here and write that out. Alter table. My table name is info underscore students. Okay, and okay, let's go back. After that we have add, and now let's see out that what column we just want to add. So I just want to add out the column that's the gender. Okay, and this is how, and this is what I just want to do out here at this particular place. See, it is the same. Okay, after that I just need to mention out the like data type as well, that what type is it, but before that it's the same, right? So that would again be the var char, and let's say this is only, let's say 50 only, not more than that, right? Okay, let me select out this particular statement and run it out here. So fine, this has been added, one of the columns, that is gender, has been added. Let's check out. So I could just write for that, I could just write out here describe my table name, that's info underscore students, stu students, putting out this semicolon and running that out. So let's run it out here. So fine, have a look that this at the last the gender has been added. Fine, so now I would be closing this out. Fine, right? So this one column has actually been added right once again right here. Okay, so now what I'll be doing is that I would be adding on some more columns. What I'll be doing is that I would be making out the changes here only. So okay, Amit, let's say that person is male. Yeah, first one was Amit, right? So my male, and running out this particular statement once again. And yeah, I know that would make out some of the okay, what's showing that insert this demo one students doesn't exist. Table demo one dot, okay, I need to make out info underscore students. Fine, select that out once again and run it out. Column could not, doesn't match value count at row one. Okay, alter table has been done. After that I could just, if I just write out here select asterisk from, and that's info underscore students, putting out this, and if I just try to run this out here at this particular place, so okay, for gender it's right here, it's null actually, because we haven't added out any of the things in the gender, so that is the reason it's actually null at this particular place, right? Okay, now I would be adding out some of the things here. So let's see how we are gonna do that. So alter table has been performed out. I would just now what do is that, let me just once go above and copy this particular statement, control C for me, coming down and doing here control V info students, and this. Now it's a time for running out this particular statement. Let's see. Column could not match the value count at row 1. Actually, yes, it won't do out that particular thing because it's already in that, I mean that it's already made out. So if I just now put on the things afterwards, so it would not be able to add out the columns for me, right? So I will just go on to the query one where we had already made out the things. And here if I just write out select asterisk from, and what's my table name, that's employee, and running that out here at this particular place. So fine, this has been actually done, this particular thing, this email has been added out here. Okay, let me minimize this out, let me go on to the OneNote, and we were supposed to use out that having clause here, right? So how to use that out? So let's, okay, one second, let me go down. Let's say let's say I just want to add on a statement here in the same which we were actually making out in the same only. I just want to, let me delete this out first of all. Okay, I would write out select. Let me go on to the OneNote select. Now let's say I just want to select out the marks. Okay, select, and let's say it's the computer, comma, I just wrote out here count in the bracket. I'll just put on the asterisk, count asterisk. Okay, now from my table, that's, oh, I'm so sorry, here it goes the OneNote. So from my table I'll be adding that on. So okay, let me go on to the SQL. From my table name is info underscore students. From info underscore students, it is gonna go by here as, let me go above, order by, and my like, that's computer, order by computer. Now have a look very seriously here. Okay, sorry, from a student. Okay, that's group by. We'll change that. Fine. So group by, and my basically my column name which I just want to do. After that comes here having place is equal to Chennai. So in that case, what is the condition you want to apply? So let's say I would just write here having let's say having maths greater than, okay, maths will be greater than, let's say, and that's, let's say marks are 20. Putting out the colon, changing is to, instead of order by, that would be actually, we're going to the one, no, that would be group by. Okay, so it here comes out group by computer. Okay, now if I just select this out the statement, select the statement out and run that at this particular places. Okay, select this limit has unknown column in having clause, that's maths. Okay, what was the column name then if it is not the one? So maths was the one only, right? So let me just come down, select info underscore students, right, group by computer having computer greater than 20. Let's do this for right here, and if I just run this out at this particular place, fine, it has been done out. So here the count is actually 1 for all of these. I was mentioning that if there would be only 2 or 3 distinct values, so in that case it is going to give you some proper count result. But yeah, here all the counts are actually 1 1 only, because whatever the things we have added, that's same actually, right? So in that case it is giving me the count as 1, right? Now what if I just do here is that if I select out this particular last statement, do control plus C here, come down at this place, do control plus V, name, let's say it is 6, and let's say the name I would be changing some, okay, I'll be changing out some name here, and let's say that's okay, that's, let's say Mira, fine. Let's say the marks let be same only. Fine, I would just run out this particular statement right here. So click on run. And now after this, if I run out the above statement, now have a look that the marks for this 29, the count for this is actually 2. And the reason is that because I have added on the same marks once again here. Right here, have a look. I had just used on this particular 6, Mira, 10, 12 and 29. So this 29 has been done 2 times. First one was for the above queries which we have written. Afterwards, I just added on a new query and using this out. So in that case here, it's giving me the 2. Fine. Hope you got out this idea very much clearly. Now, if I copy out this particular, let me copy this out, Control C. And if I just come down at this particular place, and instead of computer, I make out here as English, right? Here as well, group by, I'll be making out it group by as English, and having marks here, let's say, okay, and I will set on the condition as, let's say, 50. Okay, select this out, and I'm going to run this here. So yeah, now have a look that the count is actually 1 for all of these, right? So hope you got out this idea. And okay, I just need to run out first of all this statement once again. And now if I just select this statement out and now run this at this particular place, fine. So yeah, the results are actually 1 because I had put on the condition that's greater than 15. But here the marks for the English are less than 15. Right, so this is the case. And if I change out the sign from greater than to less than, okay, instead of this, if I just put on here 10, greater than 10, and now if I select out this statement and run it at this particular place, so now have a look, it's gonna give me out 3 here. Because I have run out this particular statement 2 times, so it has taken this particular one for the 2 times. So now it's a total count I'm having here. For the 12, I'm having 3, and rest I'm having a simple 1. Right. Hope you got out the idea for using out the having clause as well, that how we use out this having clause and how is it useful, what are the things that we actually do out with the having clause, right? So we'll be seeing some more queries in the next videos. So this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.